Video we'll try to understand how to draw cam profile. We have to draw a cam profile in case of a knife edge follower using the following data. Minimum radius of the cam is 5 cm. Then outstroke is 120 with simple harmonic motion. Outward dwell is 60 Return stroke is 120 with simple harmonic motion. And dwell for the remaining period of cam rotation. Stroke or lift of the follower is given as 6 cm. The data is written over here. So outstroke is 120. Stroke dwell is 60 return stroke is 120 and remaining angle will be return dwell, that is 360 minus the summation of all these three particular angles. So it is 360 minus 120 plus 60 plus 120. So that will be nothing but 60 Lift or stroke of the follower is given as 6 centimeter and minimum radius of the cam is given as 5 centimeter. Now the important part is to select the scale over here. The scale that we have chosen is 1 centimeter is equal to 20 on x-axis of cam rotation. Then 1 centimeter is equal to 1 centimeter on y-axis of lift or stroke of the follower. So outstroke is equal to 120 120 divided by scale that we have chosen is 20 So it is 120 divided by 20, that is 6 centimeter. Similarly, OD is equal to 60. So 60 divided by the scale, that is 20 So it is 3 centimeter. Theta R, return stroke angle, is 120 divided by 20, that is 6 centimeter. So on our displacement diagram, we are going to represent three particular angles which are required for the displacement diagram as 6 centimeter, 3 centimeter, and 6 centimeter. Similarly, on y-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. So on y-axis, 6 centimeter stroke will be representing by the original length of 6 centimeter. So let us first draw the diagram for this displacement diagram for this. So we have considered the 6 centimeter length of the outstroke, 3 centimeter length for the outstroke dwell, then the 6 centimeter length for the return stroke. Outstroke is 120 and by scale it is 6 centimeter on our displacement diagram. Outstroke dwell is 60 is by 3 centimeter on our displacement diagram. Return stroke is 120, so it is 120 divided by 60, that is 6 centimeter on our displacement diagram. We are not considering this particular theta return dwell part over here, so we are concentrating only on these three particular angles for drawing the displacement diagram. Draw the center line. As it is a simple harmonic motion, divide this particular semicircle into 6 equal parts. So it is 180 divided by 6, that is 30 So we have drawn the angles of, mark the angles of 30 over here. Draw the lines passing through this. Mark this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Draw the horizontal line, this one, till it intersect this vertical line from 1 at this particular point. Similarly, draw the horizontal line from 2 till it intersects this vertical line from 2 at this particular point. Same procedure, we have to draw line from 3 till it intersects this vertical line from 3. So on. We have to join these particular points by a smooth curve. This is the simple harmonic motion curve that we have obtained for theta O is equal to 120 As both, that is the outstroke and return stroke, they are of the simple harmonic motion, we can from these particular points, or we can translate these particular points on the return side also. As you can see over here, similar points or same points will be there return stroke also. Join a smooth curve from this particular point. So this is the curve for return stroke. This is the dwell. We have completed this our displacement diagram in case of this particular problem. Draw the can of 5 circle of 5 centimeter radius, and then we'll divide this particular vertical line as a reference. Divide the one particular circle 6 equal parts of 20 degree for our outstroke, because our outstroke is of 120 degree. 120 divided by 6, that is 20 degree. So these are the lines which we have drawn of 20 degree, the center of this particular circle. Remaining 60 degree is for dwell. So from 120 to 180, or this is the 60 degree angle which we have drawn over here. Draw the lines for return stroke, which is also of 120. These are the lines which we have drawn for return stroke. It is this 0 to 6, these are the parts for our outstroke. Then this is the 12, this is our 6 to 12, these are the return stroke part. So as we know that this particular is theta O, then 12, and then there is a return stroke. We will transfer this 1A distance over here on this 1A, 2B distance to 2B over here on this line, then from 3 to C will be on this particular line, and so on. First, we'll measure this particular distance. As you can see, we have measured this distance. So we have drawn this line over here. So this particular distance we have to mark over here. We're marking that particular point. So it is 1A distance is marked over here. 1A distance is marked. Similarly, we'll mark this distance 2B over here. B distance as indicated by this dark line and this 0 that we are marking over here. This is B distance, 2B distance is marked over here. Similarly, C distance, that is 3 centimeter, that we are marking here. C distance. Similarly, for 4D, for UD, then particular 6F. Similarly, this 6F will be drawn on the stroke lines also. All these particular points drawn. This 6F, then 7G, 8H. So all these lines 6F, 7G, 8H. These distances are transferred over here on the corresponding lines. We have to draw a smooth curve passing through this particular lines, and that will be our cam profile. As you can see over here, this is the cam profile that we have drawn. This is the dwell period. So this from 0 to 6, it is the outstroke. Then there is a dwell from F to F, and then from F to this particular L part, correct? It is nothing but what? The dwell, and then it is nothing but the return stroke, and then there will be a dwell period of 60 degree. So that will complete our complete cam profile. So in this way, we can draw a cam profile in case of this particular knife edge follower having simple harmonic motion during outstroke as well as during the return stroke. Thank you very much for watching.